That's your cue.
Welcome to the Thursday Night Live.
We're doing it live.
We're doing it live,
And
as Josh would say.
And I just realized, I'm like, I can't wear my glasses while we're doing this because
Why?
then there's reflection from the screen. And
Oh, it's so difficult to look so handsome either way.
it's a cross that I must bear. What can I say?
I know.
Please.
I am just lucky.
How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to our second part of our Thursday night hangout. Normally we call these beer chats. However, Amy is in solidarity with me. I'm having sweet, or not so sweet, delicious water.
It's so delicious.
In anticipation of me completing the 75 hard challenge.
Hi, Susie. It's delicious.
I'm just going to keep telling myself that. You keep telling yourself
I can't wait to have. I mean, let me ask you this while we're kind of welcoming people in and giving them a chance to be here. What will be your first drink of choice post 75 hard achievements? What will that be?
Oh gosh.
For you. Because we just celebrated National American Beer Week, Beer Day this week.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I think it would depend on the setting. You know, we're going to end, knock on wood. We end this.
I took the photo in between the two
chats.
chats.
Yes.
Just have you know.
Photo was taken.
Yeah.
We end this on the 28th of November, which is, you know, right in the midst of the holiday season. And
now I will have my mother's potato salad.
Yes.
I will have it.
I would say if we were like out to a lunch, if we were out and about, you know, with, you know, like a light fare lunch, if that's going to be the first celebratory meal, then it would probably be a beer of some sort. If it were more of a dinner setting and we were having like a nice white tablecloth type dinner, I would probably go with a bourbon or an Irish whiskey.
Like straight or in an old fashioned, or
don't limit me. Don't box me in. I could do them both. No,
okay.
I would probably go like something celebratory. I would go with something probably a little higher end so that I could, you know, be all fancy, and I'd probably go neat or maybe with
like
a little water on the side. Something, you know. We'll see. Josh is here doing it live. Hey man. Rhonda
We're
Lee
excited.
is in. Welcome everybody. Yes, tell us who you are, where you're from, what you're drinking, if anything, tonight, so that we can live vicariously through you.
I'm sharing.
I did get a great photo sent to me today from John Bagliani.
Ooh, hey, patron of the show.
Was in agreement with us that the fish and chips at Epcot next to the Rose and Crown over in the UK is outstanding.
That is the best.
He sent me this beautiful picture of this big plank of fried fish. I'm like, oh, I'm so jealous. So
with the
jealous.
malt vinegar is necessary.
Well, yeah,
yes.
you have to.
Necessary.
I mean, I know Rhonda Lee might be shocked to learn this, but down here in the States, you don't typically see malt vinegar as a table or offered on the table, except.
Why is that a thing in Canada?
I have heard that
is that a thing in Canada?
I may be wrong. I have heard that it is.
Can you confirm? Can confirm. Hi, Katie.
Josh, my advice to you is start drinking heavily.
Listen.
On the day of, we'll be right there at the holidays. Sorry. You know, and I'm probably just going to ease in because a couple of things happen.
You're gonna ease in?
Very much so. Only because a couple of things happen.
Okay.
When you don't have any meat for so long, it is a shock to the system when you reintroduce it. And then no alcohol as well. another shock to the system. We're just going to keep it, you know, in a very general statement like that. And I don't want to shock the system too much.
In a general statement.
Yes.
You're not going to describe what happens to you.
I will allow others to fill in the blanks there.
Yeah.
I don't think that that's necessary. There's a level of detail we don't need.
You don't need it. Trust me.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say, but I really don't think, I mean, I want the cornbread old fashioned from Leroy's. Is John Schroeder here?
I don't know.
I don't know. But if he's not.
Well, you were texting with him earlier because he sent us this great Star Wars display, I think from his work.
I don't know.
And I'm like, that really looks cool. Like you're preparing for my birthday.
Yeah. So. Which is people.
Nobody needs to know that I'm going to be 47 and just.
You assume I'm going to talk about your freaking age. You assume I'm going to give your age, which I'm totally not, because I would never want anyone to give mine. But it's too late for that because everybody knows how freaking old I am. Now, I was just going to say, we have to celebrate the day of his birth on a week from this Sunday. Or the day that we will cheer on Meg, member of the Runcation Nation, on her half marathon in Disney. So, yes. And Susie's doing Flying Pig with JoJo. And I think that Fun Size Jen is doing some kind of bridge run.
The Bay Bridge in
Bay
Maryland.
Bridge.
Yes.
That's it.
We looked at that in the last hour, and that looks like a
Are you
that looks like a classic bridge from looks like it was built in the 70s or 80s. But yeah, quite a
just understand who's manning the chat right now, and that's not me. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say about anything that's typed in there under our name. Okay?
Josh is just pointing out some things, and I'm just responding.
I would like a cornbread old fashioned with a gigantic ribeye.
Well, they happen to have both of those things at Leroy's Southern Kitchen.
I would also like anything cheesy. Legit.
Well, you'd be going out with me. That qualifies.
No, sour cream, cheese, like a loaded baked
potato. Loaded baked potato,
like bacon.
I mean, if you're doing the steakhouse thing, you kind of have to.
Yeah.
I don't know that a steakhouse meal is
chicken wings also.
Also?
Lazy wings from Nice Guys.
Okay, well, this gets back to the whole discussion you and patron of the show, John Schroeder, were having about like having like a Taste of Southwest Florida kind of extravaganza where you start.
Yes.
Yeah, you start at Nice Guys Pizza, you end at Leroy Southern Kitchen. Rhonda Lee,
I'm telling you,
they actually do a fat wash of the bourbon. Excuse me, and by basically soaking the cornbread in bourbon, and then they filter it through cheesecloth.
It's so good.
Excuse me.
So good.
It's something else. They really go above and beyond there. We're huge fans.
I can't. It's just.
Fortunately, we've covered them on the show, but I think we've only had them on once.
I think so, but we talk about it all the time because we're on this challenge.
That's true. That is true.
We talk about them all the time.
Nothing makes you appreciate eating a delicious steak more than 115 days of not.
And but also, you know, it's like a Taste of Southwest Florida. But
What?
Well, in Key West, there's also a peanut butter and jelly old fashioned, which is quite delightful with Screwball whiskey.
But there is unless we master the space-time continuum, there's no physical way to have all three of those items in the same 12-hour period.
Well, it's true. We need a DeLorean.
We do.
But I don't know that's going to help.
Equipped with Mr. Fusion.
That's time travel. Uh,
Well, if you've mastered time travel, you pretty much got the rest of it figured out.
okay.
Although, hey, there's Trip.
Trip,
You're not late.
welcome to the party.
Welcome. We're glad you could jump in.
We're talking about all the things we're going to indulge in after this challenge is over for us. I saw that you ran the 2040 on playback with Dana.
Awesome.
She left a
Awesome.
comment
Thank you.
about that. So
thank you so much.
what are you going to do about this 10K program? This never
for those of you, yes, for those of you that were not in the last hour, we did in fact confirm that there are reasons that I'm not allowed to plan things anymore. You know, we've already talked about it. I'm not allowed to plan the travel because I tend to cut it too short. And we're not allowing me to choose hotels anymore after this past weekend when we were traveling. We had a rather special.
We talked about it. I
experience.
take blame too.
Nah,
we didn't know it was something new.
We did not. I got fooled by the
photographs,
website photos of a place. Yeah. So they won't be covered on the show, and we'll just leave it there.
No, and we're not saying where it is.
And then, other than it was in the Metro Orlando area,
right? Well, I mean, you know, we're just not going to name it,
right? And then we now know that we shouldn't let me plan online streaming events because I thought that the 10K program was an 8-week program. I really did. I looked at it. I'm like, this is it. I must have selected the 5K by accident and looked at it. I'm like, it's the same length. This is great.
No.
The 10K program is 13 weeks, with the 12th week being the week that you run the race. So I got that part right. That the next to last week is the week of the run.
I was gonna look and see what my longest run has been, or my longest walk, because I walk all of them, the long runs.
Mm-hmm. And then Trip, today we have storms too. We have a cold front moving through here. It's been insanely bad. So today we couldn't do the run. Which, by the way, I know that you follow along on YouTube. I have the Facebook event up, and in the discussion, I try to give updates if we're going to have a cancellation or have to push a run. So theoretically, I'm going to make this run up tomorrow.
Theoretic.
Yeah, I don't know what the weather situation is going to be or my work situation. So sometimes is not not conducive.
Yes. We could also do the Goblin Gallop 5K on Saturday.
Well, again, you tell me where we're going.
I don't know.
Because we're running at I'm running at 7 a.m. one way or another.
Well, what if they start at 7:30?
Well, then I'll push it to 7:30.
Okay.
I could do that.
All right.
But then we got to do 2.2 extra miles after that. I have a 5.3 scheduled this weekend for this.
Well, what if we start early?
Well, either way, we're doing 2.2 extra miles.
Okay.
So yes, more than happy to do that. Again, I will show up where she tells me and we'll run. So.
Okay. Yeah.
the secret,
I was saying.
That's the secret, gentlemen, right there.
Is it?
Whatever she says.
Oh, you're so nice.
So anyway, we are having delicious water. Amy is doing so in solidarity with me, in spite of the fact that we have delicious beers staring at us that Josh brought us. We also have some delicious pumpkin beer staring at us. And the first of our seasonal holiday beers has appeared as well. Amy's been able to secure us some Shiner Cheer.
Yes!
That's sitting staring at us.
I probably
so we have we have some stuff coming.
I'm so
for the show.
excited.
And it's going to be a blast. I'm looking forward to getting through doing some of those tastings. Speaking of, look at
John,
this.
We were bragging on your video of the Star Wars table, and are you planning Dana's birthday with that?
I was going to say you could just roll all that up and roll it back out in a couple of weeks, and
a week from Sunday. Yeah,
she's counting more than I am.
I feel we should celebrate with our crew.
Absolutely. These
are our people.
Yeah, I'm very excited. That Star Wars spread you did looked great. John's talking about Dunder and Blixen from Big Storm. That's another delicious spiced holiday ale.
I posted a video celebrating American Craft Beer Day or National American Beer Day.
Yes. National American Beer Day.
Yes. Sorry. And I was talking about the Bromosa, but really, or the Cat 5, but I had totally discounted and not even mentioned the Dunder. And I love Dunder from Big Storm. Need that. We need it. And you have to find some Shiner Cheer if you can. We found it at Total Wine.
Yes.
We found it at Total Wine, but
But they don't do 6-packs. It's, I think, a 4-pack box, if I'm not mistaken.
It's 4 or 6.
Why don't you go grab it? You can show it off. We can show you what it looks like. Here's what you'll want to look out for. And again, Shiner Brewing, not a sponsor, just something that if you're looking for a delicious beer out of Texas, this is one that we would highly encourage you to check out because it's got hints of peaches and pecans in the brew, and it is a Christmas season beer, but it's starting to appear now. Are you though?
I'm going. I was looking when no. When did I see what's happening. What? Why are you laughing? You're laughing at me.
No, John's teasing you. Oh, everyone. Amy loves Dunder at 11% ABV.
Well, isn't Cat 5 the same kind of thing?
Cat 5 leaves Dunder in the dust.
It's like 15%. So it's the double digits that I love. 8.5 has been my longest distance.
Oh yeah, you're golden. You've done the distance to go.
Yeah, but I don't have a speed.
You will. Once she's doing strength work and her thighs are killing her. Yeah, the Shiner Cheer is, like I said, it's the combination of the peach and pecan, and it works so well. It is delightful and not really a high ABV beer at all. And is it a 6-pack?
It's 6.
It's a tiny 6-pack.
It says 6 12-ounce cans.
Okay, I was wrong. Check this out. Ale brewed with peaches and pecans.
It's so freaking good.
And we can actually thank Greg from Nice Guys Pizza for introducing us to this one.
That is entirely 100%
one
true.
That we had never heard of, and Greg always selects a really killer selection of beers to have on tap at Nice Guys, and this was one of them. So yeah, that one's staring at us. Rhonda Lee, if you can get it,
you should get it.
It really is great.
I don't know where they have it.
Not a really high ABV. This one comes in at what?
Shiner Cheer.
You may have to look this one up.
Beer Advocate. I'm going to trust Beer Advocate. It says 5.4%.
5.4. Not so bad.
Let's just see.
Beer Advocate's usually pretty spot on.
Yeah?
Usually.
I am pulling up a Shiner beer locator, Rhonda Lee, the beer finder on Shiner's website, that's asking me if I'm 21. They're so funny. Ha ha ha. Ha.
And it's the Spetzel Brewing Company.
Can I?
I think that I mistakenly said Shiner.
Well, it says Shiner Beers.
Well, I think they may have a.
I don't know.
They may have a parent company, is all I'm saying.
Collins Street Bakery fruitcake pastry porter they have.
Now, see, the problem is I don't know how many of their beers go into distribution outside the state.
Probably not a lot.
Yeah. So kind of like our friends at Alltech with their beers. Not everything gets distributed outside the state of Kentucky.
That is true.
And it's disappointing.
But let me just share with you that I wish all of their, like the what one did we want to take home with us that they didn't distribute? The red.
Dawn B YouTube is on.
Yay! Dawn B YouTube?
She's on YouTube.
Oh. Okay.
Hello, Dawn.
How are you? We're talking about all the things we want to have when we're off this challenge, but we also talked about snack foods and cereal.
We were in cereals on the last
upcoming
hour.
Races, and you were just killing it with all of your different workouts, Disney related and
oh my
such.
gosh. And so many of the ladies are doing, we got Susie traveling. We've got Jojo traveling.
Flying Pig, both.
Living the runcation life.
Yeah.
Loving that. And jealous. I mean, we are too, but not as many in this short amount of time. I mean, I'm loving that.
It's true. I mean,
take us with you.
Well, we
should get like a flat Dana and a flat Amy, and we could take our photos with us.
Oh, we should. Like in that movie, that horribly depressing movie, Up in the Air.
That's a good movie.
It's a good movie, but it
is a little depressing.
It's depressing.
Have you guys seen it? Oh, if Katie's in here, Katie, I know Katie's seen Up in the Air.
Probably.
Although I think like the one time I said that, I found the one movie Katie had not seen.
Really? Which one was that?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Dawn's staying close to home, but trying to maintain training.
It's awesome. She's doing all sorts of stuff, all sorts of cool stuff. And her dog's adorable.
Yes.
Rhonda Lee, I'm still trying to find Shiner Cheer near you. Okay.
It's like she'll go on a mission, like trying to find use the beer finder apps from various breweries.
Mini bar delivery.
And the one time that we were able to find Brother Joseph from
from all the places it was. Right?
One of the Alabama breweries that we went to when we were in Alabama. She literally bought every last can in Southwest Florida. And yep, Dawn, we will do everything we can to help take care of your FOMO and help you out, at least living vicariously through us for Wine and Dine. We are looking so forward to doing the 5K and the 10K. This will be our first time doing just the 5K, 10K like that.
Are you having FOMO now?
It depends.
What do you mean? It depends.
Well,
don't you love how I just get him?
There have been times where they've routed the race due to construction through areas that I wasn't overly thrilled with running through for the half. I'm not a huge fan of running by water treatment plants. I'm not enamored with the interesting smells of the veterinary wing of Animal Kingdom.
Them interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, there are aspects to the half that are less than glamorous.
Like the 80s song, That Glamorous Life.
Yeah, that's not the glamorous life. Rhonda Lee, now I want to make a flat Amy and Dana for travel.
I think that, like we should have like the standees. And we should ask people to take pictures.
Take us on your runcation.
Yes, take us on your runcation. And we could get a map here in the studio. And we could have pictures.
Put pins?
Yes.
Push pins.
Yes. I feel like we could get the 50 states this way.
That would be funny. We might need to make that happen.
It's adorable. I want to, we'd have to have pictures of us in like our getup.
Well, I'm pretty sure we could probably talk to Pam and Ariel about making the standee.
I'm sure.
So,
like shipping it?
I
don't know.
Check back. We'll
report back.
Aim, this is going to be a question for you. What do the 5K and 10K courses look like?
Stand by.
Historically, the 5Ks There's really not much or anything really on the road.
Wickedly delicious.
Which is nice. In the past, we've also done
5K.
the 10K, and the 10K had in the past a little bit outside of, I want to say, was it Animal Kingdom?
I want to say it was outside of Epcot.
Or Epcot, yeah.
Yeah.
But she's pulling up the race courses right now.
Okay. So the 5K looks to me like it is, it starts in the Epcot parking lot, and you run outside in the parking lot for a little bit, and then you come around World Showcase, and you come up through Future World, around the ball, and to the finish.
Hold on.
Should I airdrop this?
No, I can see the URL.
Oh. There. Okay.
There we go. Let's see. Pulling it up here.
And then come down the page. And then do you want to do the 5K first, or?
Yeah, let's look at the 5K. We're going to share the screen.
And then course map is right there.
And then let me set this up for everybody. We have the technology. We can do it. I think people are liking the flat Dana and Amy. And we would be international thanks to Rhonda Lee.
We would if she was taking pictures up there.
And Susie's agreeing with me. Going by the water treatment plant I speak of is no bueno.
Nobody needs that.
They did that out of necessity because they were steering people around construction, and then they kept it because this is really easy to manage for traffic.
It is.
Totally understand that.
In
their defense. I do like the one aspect of that section of the race course that they do is they will for the Star Wars, back when they were doing the Star Wars, they would make that section the Battle of Endor from Return of the Jedi.
I like the sound effects.
They play the sound effects of the speeder bikes and speakers hidden in the trees. They have flash pots going off, like explosions, and lasers shooting through the trees. So you actually got a really cool experience, even though it was kind of a rather uninspired part of the course. Let me see here. I'm going to try to zoom in on this bad boy here. All right, so this is the 5K. I'm zooming in to give everybody a little better view. So yeah, this is basically just a loop around the parking lot and through Epcot for the 5K.
Yes, that is true. And apparently they're having start groups like S1, S2, S3.
That makes sense. Little waves.
Yeah, but it's not like ABC anymore. How they used to do ABC.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's not. It's S1, S2, S3.
Rhonda Lee's got a cutting machine program. She's sitting looking for ideas.
I want to see these cutouts. They're gonna be like, we want pictures of your tartan so we know how to.
Well, I can
dress you.
If we could take a photo and we could get it, we could put it up and say, hey, you want to do the flat Amy and flat Dana? Here you go.
You can Photoshop us.
Or we could get Pam and Ariel to do standees for us.
That would be so funny.
If they could. I don't know if they've got the equipment for that or not.
I don't know.
Yeah,
they know people though.
They might.
So maybe they can.
I'll take you to work too.
I want to see us everywhere in the Runcation Nation. I think that we should have.
That's okay. We now have a project for this weekend. Find out how to do standees.
Well, and we should send them like to our patrons.
Yeah, congratulations.
You signed up to be a patron of the show and support the show. Here you go. Take a picture.
All right. So
I'm so
this,
sorry.
no,
Yeah.
no, you're good. This is so basically, yeah, you start in the parking lot, you do your loop through, you come around the World Showcase. This entrance at mile 1 is by the test track. This brings you right into the World Showcase next to Mexico. Brings
Where you can stop for tequila. No.
Oh, that would be so dangerous.
No, but it's not available to us.
Dangerous.
We're on this difficult.
Correct.
terrain.
We are not available. It's not available to us.
Mm.
And then they're taking you kind of behind. Oh gosh, this looks like Italy. No, that's France. That's Morocco. So you're going to go behind Morocco, behind France, back to the cross over the little footbridge, to I guess the UK.
Do we pass through Canada?
Yes, we'll pass by Canada.
Well, we need a beer from there, but we can't have it.
And then this is a big loop through the park. Okay.
This is really sad.
Oh, I know, right?
Really sad.
You could introduce us to your citizens and your local municipality.
The public will love you.
I should certainly hope so. Or I would like to think they would. Then again,
they would love you.
I don't know about
I
all
don't
that.
know about me. I'm very difficult.
Hardly. Okay, so now what am I doing here? Run Disney events?
No, you just okay.
Whoops. Well, there's what the medal looks like. Hold on.
Okay.
We're not in that photo.
And then
moving
you go
on.
to the course map.
Okay, so here's what the 10K is going to look like. So, all right. I'm kind of curious about all this myself, truth be told. All right. So
where does that start? Is it the Epcot parking lot? Is that the Epcot parking lot?
That's a tough one. I'm not actually sure where this parking lot
is that? It says race start Magic Kingdom parking lot.
Magic Kingdom parking lot. Okay. So
Magic Kingdom parking lot, not Epcot parking lot.
That's Magic Kingdom there. All right. So this is going to take us down. This is my best guess on this one is that this is Osceola Parkway for miles 1, 2, and 3. Then you come off of here. That might be World Drive.
Oh, there's an overpass.
That's an overpass.
Great.
And then what park is this? What does this look like? This is...
I don't know.
This has to be Animal Kingdom.
Is it?
No.
No. It is not.
I can't tell from this poor resolution map here.
Okay.
Help us out, gang.
What do we know? I can't.
Susie, I'm sorry, Susie's laughing at us. And Katie's in the chat. That's okay. You're popping in and out. We're just glad you're here at all.
Yeah.
And let me see. We're trying to figure out where this race is taking us. This is, well, okay. This is Epcot. I'm trying to figure out what park this is right here. This is a tough one.
Okay. It's not Epcot. I feel like it's not Epcot. Listen, the 10K says that the finish is in Epcot.
I know. I'm sorry. I know what this is. This is Hollywood.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's Star Wars Land. That's Slinky Dog. Yep.
Here we go. But we don't run past it.
It looks like we might just. That's Tower of Terror. This is that same thing.
Oh, up Hollywood
you dip
Boulevard.
inside of Tower of Terror. You get a little bit of Hollywood Boulevard and straight out, and then along the water. And then this takes you over here to finish in Epcot.
One day I'll learn how to read a map.
That's what that is. I just needed, once I could figure out what any one landmark was, we were good.
Okay.
And Susie, of course, had it figured out like 3 minutes ago,
Of
4 minutes
course.
ago.
She's like,
Thank you.
She's like, why didn't you know this before?
So, yes. Pretty straightforward. The worst part of that course is Osceola Parkway, which has the 2 overpasses.
I don't know how many overpasses we partake in, but
2 overpasses. The off ramp sucks.
Too many. It's one too many. Two too many.
Two too many. The off ramp sucks, but the off ramp, at least we know we're going to get to see the Green Army guy.
Theoretically,
if they still have the character placement there, I certainly hope so.
I don't know.
Katie, we were talking about the race courses for the upcoming Wine and Dine half marathon weekend. We are not doing the half this time. We're just doing the 5K and 10K.
But patron of the show, Meg, is doing the half.
She is.
So go with it.
And Susie is 100% correct. The ramps are horrible. Yes.
It's
that
awful,
ramp
man.
is so funny at the half marathon. That ramp becomes the biggest choke point. And when it's really a horrible time, but you always get some people, they decide that's the spot in the race that they're going to want to jockey for position. Never mind the 3 miles of straight, flat, and boring they've just had on Osceola Parkway, except for the 2 overpasses. Yeah, and that's like 4 lanes wide. No, let's wait till we get to the like 20-degree incline and the never-ending 20-degree incline on a curve. That's where you want to start throwing elbows and trying to pass people and then getting mad when the entire width is walking. Everybody's walking.
It doesn't matter. I mean, for us, we're in it for fun.
Yeah, but it's just funny to see people like that. These are the same ones that go in the Run Disney groups online and complain that they didn't get their PR there.
Well, maybe PRs are for fun, not for time.
These people are not having PRs of fun.
Okay.
I'm just saying. There are some out there that clearly didn't get the memo that they're running in the happiest place on earth.
Right.
So, just saying. I'm looking forward to post-race enjoying the heck out of the Food and Wine Festival. I mean, we have that option, of course, then finding some local stuff in the Metro Orlando area. We may find our way back to the Valhalla Bakery.
And also,
that's probably going to happen. Yeah.
Let's
Run Disney Races.
YOLO cookie.
Run Disney Races, not for a PR. Could not agree more. Same thing when we were out when Run Disney used to do the California races. Same thing. There are areas of the California races. The 5K is basically in the park only. The 10K is all in the park. And then there's like, you do 2 legs of the outer perimeter of the park and then right back into where you started. And there's one section at it's where they queue everybody up for the start.
Yeah.
It's a big tunnel, and that area there, you'd always have people trying that. Again, that's the place where they decide that they're going to try to jockey for position. I never understood that.
Where is this? Why? What are you talking about?
When we would do the California runs, and you'd always have them, and you could just tell. They were just miserable because they're trying their best to get their PR, and they're like, you're in the wrong race for that. So, again, there are better things you could be doing. Take some photos, get some character photos, get a selfie or 2.
Think about the beer you can have at the end of the race that we can't have.
That is true. I would recommend, if you are going to be running this weekend, in the parking lot at the
go to the
finish,
beer cart if they have it.
The beer cart, if they have the Tres Caballeros, it's quite tasty.
Cheers.
And that is one that I'm going to miss having. That's a nice post-race celebratory beverage. But soon, very soon, I'm now.
What is it? Run Disney for the ambiance.
Exactly.
Yes. That's true.
Ambiance, character photos, just, yeah. I like to take it in. Honestly, those are events that, the last like when I went for PR at the Publix A1A, that was a straight course, flat course.
Yes, that's true.
Growing here or living here in Florida most of my life, running along or driving A1A quite a bit, I wasn't too concerned about what was I going to miss out on. Now, that said, it was very nice that I did not miss out. It was, but it was a good one to do a PR on. I was very happy that I did not miss out on the ladies that set up the card table and were handing out shots of Irish whiskey.
And then also American Icon handing out some beer.
That too.
I'm so
Can you tell she's very happy about the Shiner cheer?
Sorry. I'm going to be so excited when I can actually have it. I'm not bitter.
The 28th.
I'm not, and I know I'm doing it to myself.
You are?
I know.
You are. I offered to even crack one for you tonight. No,
I
no,
know.
she is a trooper. So
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Trying.
You're succeeding.
So far. I need to do a workout. We need to do a workout.
We're going to go do a workout. In fact, I was about to say, with only 10 minutes left on the clock, we'll probably go ahead and wind down tonight, guys. So please don't forget that we do have a new episode up in the feed. This is bringing you back to Alaska. So we're sharing, we're repeating a place that we went to from our first trip, but it is open for business and killing it with their food and beer. And we recorded our segments live there at the brewery.
Oh, I love it when we do that because then you can get like the hot take.
Yeah.
As Mike Rallman would call it. And yeah, it's just and everything is fresh. The reaction, the description, it's yeah. Hey, Rhonda Lee, let us know about this Flat Amy and Flat Dana thing, and how what you're thinking about it. Also, thanks for making the chat international. You rock, Dawn.
And Dawn's not wrong. The
beautiful pictures.
Early morning sunrise at Disneyland at Star Wars. The clouds and the colors there.
Yes.
Always fantastic. That is one of my favorites.
Yes. And Susie, kick ass at Flying Pig and tell JoJo hi.
Absolutely.
Also.
Send us a picture. We want to shout you ladies out. Oh, good night, Dawn. We're going to go get our workout in. Amy's doing late night yoga. I'm going to go for a late night run.
Because I ran this morning to avoid the rain.
I did too, but I'm going to do a second run as well.
Oh,
so anyway, new episodes up in the feed. Check it out. Runeatdrink.net. Click on listen now or subscribe in your favorite podcatcher. Of course, we love it when you do that. Yay. And I'm planning on doing the run for the 10K program that would have been tonight, but I couldn't do due to the weather. Tomorrow, theoretically, all things permitting, I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on Saturday morning for some sort of a run.
Oh, Jennifer Fink. Hello. We were talking about Screwball Whiskey and thinking of you. Just so you know. And
absolutely.
You all know how to do aid stations, right? You and Maria.
Yes.
Great.
I need to come run their race.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yes. Anyway.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
We love you. Thank you.
We'll talk to you all soon.